guys, welcome to the third episode of Adda, brought to you by 24point7 Sports. On board today we have very well-known Mumbai cricketer Malkesh Gandhi. Malkesh has represented for several clubs in Mumbai and he played for development team of Rajasthan Royals and is a coach for the past 6 years. Let's get in conversation with him and know some insights about his career.
Hello, Malkesh. Thank you so much for joining us. And it's been years now that we haven't met. We are meeting directly on an round of
True.
chat session with you. Um, so, 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 uh, so for past 1.5 months, we have been locked down. We have not been going out. So, how you have been in this past 1.5 months?
To start with, I was also quietly, as a personality, I am a laid-back personality. Okay, so I was like, abhi time mila hai, let me rest as much as possible. Because during our training sessions and all, in morning to night, we are running here and there, and the type of work we do is not, sitting on a chair or something else. You need to be on the ground, focusing more. So I was utilizing maybe a week just to relax myself.
Right.
And I was bored. And I was like, what to do next?
Yeah.
What is it? I cannot be stuck,
Yes.
So I started being creative. To start with, I started cooking.
Okay.
So I started cooking all the new cuisines.
Yeah.
Maybe, that there were many favorite dishes. What I like to eat more, pastas and pav bhajis and paneer bhujis and also.
Right.
It turned out so good. So
Right.
I discovered that I am a good cook.
Right.
So this time I am utilizing it for my learning and discovering myself.
Right.
I'm using a lot of my times for for meditation as well.
There is what you say, something to learn from you, like utilize your time when you have got. Now, don't wait for time to come, just utilize what you have.
The reason, the main thought behind this was, we normally say, right, mom, तूने आज ये ठीक से नहीं बना, वो ठीक से नहीं बना. So I was like, let me try it. Okay, let me try it. Rather than me just blaming and cursing, let me try it. Let's see how it goes.
Right.
So believe me, I'm just cooking dinner. Okay.
Okay.
Believe me, after cooking, I'm not able to eat properly because I'm tired.
Right.
I'm not able to enjoy the food what I made.
Now we remember, what kind of work our mothers do at home.
They are doing it since morning, not just the dinner part.
Not just the dinner part.
Since morning.
Yeah.
Hats off to all the people who are, because of whom we get to eat here.
Yeah, and at least our mental state remains at the normal level. Like, we are peaceful while so we go out, we work, and we come back, but we get the things on time. That is what yeah.
And whatever we wish to, अगर मैं बोलता हूँ मुझे आज दूधी हलवा खाना है तो खाना है. But then there is no question. She arranges for the Loki and she makes it, so it's like we cannot, words are too less to thank them.
Yeah.
Words are too
and
less.
It's a thankless job. So how long have you been playing cricket now? How many years now?
Professionally, I've been playing since 15 years, 16 years. 15 years to be precise.
Right.
So basically, I started playing season ball cricket because of my neighbor.
Okay.
So I always used to see him going with a cricket kit, white, and his season bat and all. So I used to get fascinated by that.
Right.
And I always wanted to play. And
Okay.
Meanwhile, what happened once when I was in school, I met with an accident, and I was at home for 3-4 months.
Right.
Okay, so I used to watch them daily going with their whites, with their kit bag and all. So that's when I got fascinated even more.
Right. So that is where your spark for cricket arrived. Like, ऐसा कुछ करना चाहिए, like this. something
Absolutely.
is
And so the spark for cricket arrived when I saw my dad playing with his friends.
right.
Okay, so my dad he used to bat really well.
Okay.
When I was a kid, he used to our first hero is our dad, right?
Yeah.
So
Always. For me
always,
also, it started because of my dad. For me also,
absolutely
I mean, almost for everyone, it is because of their dad.
true. So
Yeah.
I always wanted to be I wanted to be a batsman like him. So
Mm-hmm.
the reason how I turned out to be a bowler was it's something unique, you know.
Right.
It, so in our society, I was the
Mm-hmm.
youngest one,
Right.
and the way we used to play was the person who gets the batsman out gets the
Mm-hmm.
chance to bat.
Right. Right.
Okay. So I never used to get batting because I never used to get anybody out because
Mm.
I was too young.
Yeah.
And once when I got batting, what happened was people tried to sekavofy me. They tried to hit me with the ball. Okay, let us not get him out. Let
Yeah.
us hit him.
Hate him.
You know. So I used to get afraid, and I was too
Mm.
young for that.
Yeah. I mean.
With that rubber ball, we used to
Mm.
practice. We used to play
Right.
with the rubber and tennis ball in
Right.
our society.
Right.
So I used to just get afraid. I used to leave the stumps and get aside and leave the ball. And let me get out. It's okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
So then once I decided, okay, now it's my turn. I'm going to hit them. I want to hit them by bowling fast. So in the afternoons when nobody is, stepping down,
Mm-hmm.
I used to take a rubber ball and I used to bowl alone.
Right. Right.
For maybe 1-2 hours, I used to just bowl and bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it started. Like I like bowling.
Right. Right.
So that so.
I mean
It's like
that speed
goosebumps.
we can see. I mean that speed and that frequency of speed that we see in your bowling is just because of this 1 to 2 hours of practice that you. I mean
I
that
used to
was
do
not
that
with an intention of doing practice, but that was with an intention of hitting someone.
yes,
It came out. I mean it came out properly. I would say.
yeah, absolutely. And then one of my very close friend Gaurang Shah, he was a brilliant cricketer. He played for
Yeah.
Maharashtra. He was a captain for Maharashtra under 17 as well.
Right.
So what he did was there was this World Cricket Academy going on at CCI.
Right.
So where all the players from UK and all, they used to come here. They used to
Right.
practice
Right.
and they used to go.
Right.
So the bowlers, they all needed bowlers, right? And they used to give 150, 200 rupees per day.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that's how I started going there with my friend. He was like,
Right.
"Chal na, hum wahan pe we will enjoy ourselves."
Yes.
So I still remember on day one when I went, I did not get to bowl.
Right.
Looking at my body structure, the coach there, he himself gives me this example now. His name is Monty Desai,
Okay.
who is West Indian cricket team batting coach
Okay.
right now.
Right now.
So he still gives me this example. That
Okay.
day one, I still remember, Malkesh, I did not give you the ball because of your physique.
Right.
But at the end, when everybody were tired, all the bowlers were tired, they still needed, there was 45 minutes to go.
Right.
So he just gave me the ball. And the first ball which I bowled, the batsman was not able to play that. The batsman got beaten.
Right.
And when Monty sir noticed that,
Right.
immediately what he did was, he gave me the new ball. After that first ball, he gave me the new ball. And since that day, every day, whenever I used to go, I was the first person to be chosen as a new ball
bowler.
Yeah.
Right.
He still gives me that example. Malkesh, never ever go, by the look of the book.
Right. Right.
Never ever underestimate anybody.
Right. Right.
And World Cricket Academy was been organized by Zubin Barucha.
Right.
So which I never knew. Okay.
Right.
I came to know maybe after 6-8 months of what.
Right.
So
can you share your? After this practice and all, like when you started playing for, like at the bigger level, maybe this was a practice kind of. Where you started at a bigger level. So can you just share some memories of it?
Memories, as in, I would definitely share one thing about Graham Smith. Do you remember Graham Smith? He was a South African captain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Graham Smith was used to play for Rajasthan Royals as well. Okay. So once we had a practice match.
Right.
Okay. Once we had a practice match going on there.
Right.
And Graham Smith was standing in a first slip. Okay.
Right.
So I was planning it. I was continuously planning with him what I'm going to bowl next, what I'm planning next.
Right.
So I was able to execute it quite well. He was quite impressed. Then what he did was, he went to pad up. He wanted to face me. He was like, let me face you in a match. Let me read you what you are thinking and all. Rather than you sharing it with me, I would like to read you.
Right.
What you do.
Right.
Okay. So I bowled to him. I got him out twice in an over.
Okay.
So yeah, the conditions were quite good to bowl.
Right.
I was enjoying it, and this thing was at Bombay Gymkhana.
Okay. Yeah, that was I was going to ask. I mean, where was it?
Yeah. So this was at Bombay Gymkhana.
Right.
So maybe I bowled him around 8 to 10 balls, and I got him out twice.
Okay.
So he was quite impressed. So there was a scenario. So we used to practice with a given scenario. So we were practicing power play practice.
Right.
So power with a new ball and with good conditions to bowl, with a slight green grass on the pitch.
Right.
And
swinging and initial.
So I got him out twice in a two different kind of balls.
Okay.
So he was quite impressed that he is able to execute what he is planning.
Right.
And the only thought which was going in my mind was, मुझे जो आता है मैं वही करूँगा यार.
Yeah. I mean, what we are best in, we will do it.
Exactly. We have to do what we know.
Right.
So what happened then? He just called me in a dressing room, and he immediately gave me a South African team, jersey. He was like, I would always. He was like, you keep this. This would be a memory to you.
Right.
And that was a fantastic moment for me. And believe me, I would have worn that T-shirt for more than 5,000 times.
Okay.
Everywhere I used to, with pride, I used to wear it.
Yeah.
I used to, and it was a fantastic moment. I still get goosebumps just by thinking that.
Right. So you started playing for A division in Mumbai, A division cricket in Mumbai, right? So how was your experience? I mean, whom you met and with whom you were playing, and how was your overall experience playing for A division cricket?
Playing A division cricket in Mumbai is as competitive as playing state level for any other state.
Okay.
The competition and the quality what Mumbai has. It's phenomenal. And I still remember my first delivery. Okay. My first delivery when I went to bowl in this career, A division career, I used to play for Young Maharashtra.
Okay.
Again, my best friend, that Gaurang.
Okay.
He was standing at mid-off, and I was like, Gaurang, meri fatri hai. My heartbeats are slightly faster now.
First ball of the
ball.
Right.
And I was like, oh God, yes. So what should I do? He was like, just relax. Okay, you are a good bowler, and he motivated me. Okay.
Right.
He was like, you are a very good bowler. Just run in and bowl fast. Don't think about you bowling a white ball, no ball, nothing. So I was playing for Young Maharashtra against Mumbai Police at Police Gymkhana.
Okay.
Marine Drive. Yeah. So the first ball which I bowled, the batter, and honestly speaking, it was not a good ball. It was a half volley ball.
Right.
And generally in Kanga League matches, what batsmen tend to do is try to hit aerials more.
Right.
Because the because of the wet outfield, the
Right.
outfield is quite
Right.
slow
Quite
and
slow.
everything.
Right.
Yeah. So he tried to hit me, and it was an easy catch towards cover,
Right.
and the fielder dropped it. So
Okay.
that's how that's how my A division career started.
Right.
Learn every moment. Every
Right.
moment you are learning there.
Right.
Because of all the greats playing in there, like Ramesh Pawar, Amol Majumdar, Wasim Jafar.
Wasim
They
Jafar.
all used to, Ajinkya Rahane, Rohit. Everybody has to play. They
Right.
play this cricket to stay in touch, because
Right.
this Kanga League is being played
During
in monsoon.
rains. Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So rather than sitting home, they tend to come and at least stay in touch
Right.
and play for their respective clubs.
Right. Right. Right.
So all the Dhaval Kulkarnis and Shardul Thakus and everybody used to come and play for their respective clubs.
Right.
So there's lots and lots of learnings
Right.
everywhere.
Right.
And also the ex-cricketers, like there are Amit Pagnis and the many cricketers who have played, like Zubin Bharucha. Zubin sir, he never played once he left India. So stopped playing after leaving India. He went to UK for his studies and everything. So he used to play there, so just for fun and all. Okay? So like there are Sulakshan Kulkarni sir.
Right.
They still play. For the youngsters to learn. So when they are present on ground, they can at least teach youngsters how your body language should be, what strategy should be, how you are able to, how are you supposed to implement your skills.
Right.
All those minor things which only experience can teach you.
Right.
So there are many people who say कि अभी यार लोग बूढ़े हो गए, youngsters को chance दो ना. Youngsters को chance देते हैं वो लोग. Perfect time आने पे chance देते हैं. They give everybody a chance. I have experienced that. Okay, they give that chance, but only when the right time comes.
Right.
Because they know what they are supposed to work.
Right. Right. Right.
And that's how it was a fantastic. So I played with Surya Kumar Yadav for Dadar Union. Dadar Union is one of the prestigious club in India, in Mumbai.
Okay.
Where Sunil Gavaskar sir, Sandeep Patel sir, everybody used to play for that club.
Right.
So I played with Surya Kumar. Surya Kumar Yadav was my captain.
Right.
When I played for Dadar Union.
Right.
So there are a lot of learnings as well. Sometimes there were times there where he did not give me bowling.
Right.
There were times.
Right. Right.
But then you have to trust your captain.
Yeah, I mean the right time will come and he will give it. Right time. He is waiting for the right time.
He has a certain plan in his mind. Okay, he has some plan. So
Right.
we have to trust the captain.
Yeah,
I cannot creep about it. अरे मेरे को bowling क्यों नहीं? ठीक है, उसको नहीं लगा मेरे को नहीं देने जैसा, तो ठीक है. But all these are learnings. I'm not complaining. Again, I'm saying all these are learnings.
Learnings. Yeah.
You need to be ready. Once what happened, he gave me 2 overs at the start, and I took 1 wicket in 2 overs.
Right.
After that, he did not give me bowling.
Right.
And then at the end, when the match was so crunched, he called me back for bowling, and I had to go for wickets.
Right.
अगर मैं वो सोचता कि नहीं यार, right now, my body language is down because of
I'm not in a
what
state of mind to take wickets.
Yeah, I would not have performed. So what happened that match, in that particular over, I took 2 wickets.
Right.
And we won the match at the end.
Right. Right.
And it was a crunch situation. So all these are learnings.
Right.
When I look at my past and when I think about all those moments, I realize it now that how important those moments are in my life.
Right. Right.
For my life.
Right. For your learning.
To perform under pressure. That's the main part.
Yeah, I mean, so you have practiced a lot with Sachin Tendulkar. I remember you always speaking about him, Paji coming for the nets and just watching my action, and he just used to say from backside, "Out ho jane wala hai ab to," and all those things, those small things that he commented. I remember that thing. So how is it playing with Sachin Paji, and what all things I mean, he won't say that much. He's very calm and cool. If I'm not wrong.
After practice, after practice,
Mhm.
he always used to give us all type of tips.
Right,
Whatever he felt as a bowler, I was lacking. He always used to tell me
right.
after practice. So during
Mhm.
practice, he is of course concentrating more on his batting.
Mhm.
But after practice, he makes sure he always used to give me that water bottle with
Right,
something mixed in it, maybe
right.
some juice or something. I don't know what he
Mhm.
used to drink. He used to give it to me as well.
Right,
You know, so he always used to take care of that part. He always used to take care that I don't over bowl
right.
because I should not fall into trouble with injuries and all.
Mhm.
He never used. He was never into using
Mhm.
thinking. So
Mhm.
there are many players who just think about bowlers को use कर दो यार मुझे
Mhm.
3 घंटा बैटिंग करना है, let him
Mhm.
bowl for 3 hours.
Right,
No, Sachin Paji never did that.
right,
You know, so he used to bat for 1.5 2 hours, but he
right,
used to make sure that all the bowlers are bowling maybe 45 minutes,
right, right,
45 minutes to 1 hour max, with
right.
four bowlers at a time bowling.
At a time, right.
So everybody is getting that break.
Mhm. Right,
So he used to take care of that a lot.
right,
And I still remember how I got chance to bowl to Paji
right.
was once one of my coach. I would not
Mhm.
say coach. One of the person who used to uh, be there at Matunga Gymkhana on that ground.
Right,
So he always used to like my bowling, and
right.
he got a call from Sachin's Paji's secretary that
Mhm.
we need a good fast bowler to
Right,
bowl to Paji.
right.
So he immediately saw me and he was like, Malkesh, right now go to BKC.
Mhm.
You know, BKC Paji wants a good fast bowler to bowl.
Right, right.
So I went to BKC. You
Mhm.
know, so and I still remember in Mumbai versus Hyderabad Ranji Trophy match, which got over in maybe 4 days time. So
Right,
it was a fifth day pitch, and
right.
that pitch was not remade or something.
Remind us.
It was a fifth day pitch where Paji was practicing. So
Right.
it was a high quality pitch.
Mhm.
So and a center pitch as well on that
Right,
ground.
right,
So firstly starting my he gave me a good and of course he used to practice with the best quality of ball. So
right.
he gave me a ball and I was like, "Oh, it's a good ball.
Mhm.
I can swing this ball."
Right, right.
And that was my forte. I used to
Right.
bowl fast as well as swing the ball both
Swing the
ways.
ball both the ways.
Yeah. So I started bowling to him. So first ball he left, second ball he
Mhm.
left, third
Right,
ball I bowled in his finger. Okay.
right.
I don't know how, but by God's grace, I got him out LBW.
Right.
So the third ball when I got him out LBW, and I was like, how was that? It was such a action, once after the bowler
Yeah,
goes and
yeah,
so it happens. I just, how was that? And I was like, why am I appealing, boss?
yeah.
And we are just practicing. Paji is batting. Why am I appealing?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Paji was like, नहीं यार आउट है मैं एकदम
Mhm.
सामने हूँ बॉल अंदर आ रहा है
Mhm.
आउट है एंड देन ही
Right,
वाज लाइक ये इन स्विंग डाला था कि हो गया
right.
मैंने बोला आई वाज लाइक सर डाला था तो वाज
Mhm.
लाइक नहीं नहीं हो गया
Mhm.
आई वाज लाइक नहीं पाजी इंटेंशनली डाला था वाज
Mhm.
लाइक ओके फिर से डाल के दिखा
Mhm.
so I went back and I again bowled an in swinger the moment I released the ball he was
Mhm.
like well bowled and played the ball
Mhm.
I could hear that well bowled and playing the ball. Since
Right,
that, after that point, I used to go and go to bowl to him quite regularly.
right,
Maybe I've bowled to him around 15, 16 times.
right, right.
Okay. So
So I
once
mean,
I still remember there was Ranji Trophy nets going on,
mhm.
And what players do, before the match they practice. Before the match they practice. The people who wants to practice, they do.
Right.
So one of my friend, he called me to bowl.
Right.
I was like, of course, why not? See, I am getting a chance to bowl at the best venue against the best batsmen available in Mumbai. I am always going to learn, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So I was bowling there to Surya Kumar Yadav, Hiken Shah was there, Wasim Jafar wanted to bat, Aditya Tare wanted to bat. So I was bowling with with Javed Khan and Shardul Thakur,
right,
who was playing for Mumbai. So I was bowling. Paji was, I don't know, but Paji was noticing this from the stands,
right,
from the dressing room.
Right.
So and continuously I was bowling well, and it was a morning time again, due,
right,
with a very good ball.
Yeah.
The test ball in hand.
Right.
And I was at peak. I was in full confidence to bowl. Whatever I know.
Right.
So then, what Paji did, he stepped down and he was standing behind the net.
Right.
And when Surya Kumar Yadav was batting, so he was noticing everything. Okay?
Right.
He was noticing, and then he called me. He was like, "Come to me. I want to talk to you." So maybe we had a 15 to 20 minutes chat that time.
Right.
That was a biggest moment of my life. 10 to 15 minutes chat with the master himself, with the God. It's phenomenal.
Right.
So he explained me many things about cricket.
Right.
Okay, and then okay, that was not a Ranji Trophy match. It was a this Irani Cup. Irani Cup.
Okay.
So rest of India versus Mumbai. So then Paji asked me to be a 12th man, a person who gives the drinks and refreshments.
Right.
So I was just sitting. I was shocked. How can I be there? There are many other players who are there.
Right.
He took the permission from the match referee.
Right.
Or I came to know later. Okay? So he just asked me to be there with the players. He was like, तुम ऊपर जाके नाश्ता कर लो, and तुम players के साथ ground पे ही रहना as a 12th man.
Right.
You get an experience what it feels to be on the ground.
Right.
Because you might be playing it soon.
Yeah.
Those
I mean, listening these words from him is like,
it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So what happened? And the team manager did not know, because there was no time left.
Yeah.
The team was going to bat. There was no time left that Paji would have told the manager.
Right.
So manager did not know. So when Paji went to bat, okay, so this is one of the things which I don't know how many people know.
Okay.
I don't know. People might be knowing this.
Right.
So Paji went to bat. Right. So as soon as he reached towards the stump, towards the pitch, he called me with water.
Okay.
So I was not wearing the beep that time.
Right.
I was not aware about that as well.
Right.
That I'm supposed to wear a beep or something. So I went with a water bottle. What he did was, he just poured this water, on the cap. He just dropped it down, and he was like, "Now go." I was like, "Paji, pani," and I was like, "Paji, पानी पी लो." तो नहीं, तुम्हें ग्राउंड पे बुलाना था ना एक्सपीरियंस देने के लिए, इसलिए मैंने बुलाया. Yeah.
How is it like? How is that lively situation?
I was shocked, and then when I went back, the manager came down, and he was like, he started abusing and whatnot to me. And of course he was right, because uska job khatre mein hai yaar. Nobody can go, nobody can enter like this.
Right.
Because my name was not there in the squad.
Right.
People who are in the squad, only those can go.
Right.
So then I tried explaining him. He was like, "No, you cannot sit here and all." And then he immediately took me to the stands and asked me to sit there.
Right.
So that was, quite a bit of, embarrassing moment for me, because there were quite so many people standing, sitting on the stands watching the match.
Right.
Okay, so everybody was hearing what he's accusing me and all. So I felt quite bad. But
Mm-hmm.
again, my nature is about let going things.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
next again I went for practice. The moment
Mm-hmm.
I entered the ground,
Mm-hmm.
the manager himself, he came to me and he was like, "I'm so sorry, I did not know."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Sir, मैं झूठ नहीं, I was not lying.
Right,
I was telling you the fact.
right,
I was not lying, sir."
right,
So I was
right.
like, "I'm absolutely sorry for whatever happened yesterday."
Mm-hmm.
And then the match referee came to me and he started asking me about myself. Who am I?
Right,
Where am I playing? Where do I play and all?
right.
Then he told me that Sachin Paji took a permission from me
Okay.
to have you as a 12th man.
Right, right,
So it was a fantastic moment for me. Fantastic
right,
moment. I can't
right,
even explain in words what
right.
what I feel about that moment whenever I think
Mm-hmm.
about that.
Right, right.
You know, uh, so it was something.
So,
And then
yeah.
very soon I got a contract with Nike as well.
Okay.
You know, with
Right.
Mr. Jatin Paranjpe sir, who is
Okay.
currently Indian team selector.
Selector.
He was the head of Nike.
Okay. Okay.
So he called me at his place, and he just took my details, my clothes size, my shoe size, and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
within 3-4 days time, there was a huge parcel coming at my place. Huh?
Right,
So my mom and that time my घर पे नहीं था. I was not at home.
right.
My mom called me. She was like, "Malkesh, there is a huge parcel coming for you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ordered something?" I was like,
Right.
"No,
Okay.
I haven't ordered anything."
Yeah.
So then that person says, "This is a complimentary thing from Malkesh sir. This is for him, and
Right.
you just need to sign a paper."
Right.
My mom signed it, and I immediately came home in some time. And what I see is it's a huge bag,
Right.
with big kit bag. There are 6 pairs of shoes, 4 trainers,
Right.
2 spike shoes.
Right.
There were 11 pairs of clothes with including shorts, tracks, sandals and
Right.
t-shirts and dry fits and everything.
Right.
I was like, I was like, wow,
Speechless.
what a moment!
Speechless. It's a situation where you are speechless.
Overwhelmed. You
Yeah.
know, it
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
fantastic
Uh,
moment.
uh, lately, uh, you have mentors like Subin sir and Vasu sir. I heard about it. So, can you just give me some details about how is their role in your career?
After my parents, okay, they are my God.
Right.
You know, because of them, whatever I know in my
Mm-hmm.
life is just because of them.
Right.
It's just because of them.
Right.
So Zubin sir, I was quite attached with Zubin sir. You know,
Yeah. Anyways,
since
your first memories with Subin sir was at CCI.
yeah,
When you
CCI. And then what
started
happened
playing.
is, he started something after a few years. He started something at Bombay Gymkhana.
Right.
And what he started was he started training us,
Okay.
not the people who are coming from London and all.
Okay.
He started training us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so without charging anything.
Okay.
He has never taken a single rupee from me.
Okay.
In fact, he has given me everything,
Right.
without. And he used to give me new ball to bowl daily on his own cost.
Okay.
Daily new ball,
Right.
he himself spending on it.
Right. Right.
He used to call all the trainers, for me to get fit, and he used to
Mhm.
make me work really hard,
Right.
really hard.
Mhm.
And that's when I started improving as a bowler. That's when he taught me how to swing the ball.
Right.
I was quite raw. I never
Mhm.
knew
Right.
what I am doing,
Right.
but he started explaining me.
Right. Right.
And the way he has trained us is,
Mhm.
his main motive was, cricketer. See, there are crores of people who are playing.
Mhm.
We don't know who is going to play for India.
Right.
Okay, we don't know.
Right.
But But by the time you are 60, 70, when you are sitting on a chair, you should
Right.
not regret, is what my
Yeah.
target is as a coach.
Right.
My target as a coach is, Malkesh, that you should enjoy your cricket. How can you enjoy your cricket when you know correct right technique?
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
my job. And he made sure that we still enjoy our cricket. You know, the whole batch,
Right.
we still enjoy our cricket. We
Right.
don't crib.
Okay.
Believe me, it's like a fantastic moment and fantastic lesson what he taught us. And this is exactly what I follow as a coach.
Right.
One thing, one example, uh, my shoe size is 12 and a half UK. Okay.
Right.
Indian brands, they make only till 11, 10, 10, 11,
10.
10, right?
Yeah.
So, and I never had money to buy those 5,000 rupee shoes that time.
Right.
So I used to wear size 10 shoes.
Right.
And after bowling, whenever I used to remove my shoes, there was blood on my socks.
Right.
After every training session, every
Right.
session. So once
Right.
he noticed,
Right.
in next 20 minutes, what I saw was there was an Adidas shoes, size 12,
Okay.
and he gave it to me. I was
Right.
like, sir, cute. He was like, I cannot see your leg like this, my friend.
Right.
And he and the passion I had for cricket was, I never showed that I'm in pain. I
Right.
never showed it to anybody.
Right.
I used to run in and bowl fast again. I used to enjoy. But just imagine you wearing two size smaller shoes and you running in and bowling.
Right. I mean,
And imagine that blood after every session there used to be blood on my socks.
right.
So goosebumps. Now it's like
mean-
fantastic moments.
Yeah.
And then in next 15-20 minutes, he called up Dyna Sports. He asked for a 12 size full spikes
Yeah.
Adidas shoes.
Right.
I still remember the red and white color. I will never forget that shoe. And that's when I wore actual size shoes for the first time in my life.
Right. Right. So when we
I would like to share you how I met Vasu sir. Okay. So Vasu Paranjpe sir, he lives in Matunga, where I live, right? So every day when I used to go for my cricket, the route was the same where he stays, and that time he always used to stand out of his building with his friends.
Right.
And I always knew that my guru's guru is Vasu sir. My guru Zubin Baruchas
Right.
is Vasu.
Guru is Vasu
Paranjpe
sir. Right. Right.
Yeah. So I had a tremendous respect. So every day I used to just touch his feet and I used to go for practice.
Right.
He did not knew that I was Zubin Barucha student. Nothing.
Right.
So after a year, he was like, there is a selection at Dadar Union for Dadar Union team.
Right.
You can come in the morning.
Right.
So the time was 7 o'clock. So what I used to do is I always used to reach 15 minutes prior.
Right.
So I went there 7:15. What I see is there is one old man standing on the pitch. Then when I went there closer, I'm seeing Vasu sir on the pitch, monitoring the pitch. Is the pitch good for selection?
Right.
At the age of 80.
Okay.
So one thing immediately clicks my mind that time, that no wonder Zubin sir is Vasu sir's student. Even Zubin sir is so passionate about cricket, and he always makes sure that everything is, is very perfect to play cricket.
Right. Right.
And then what Vasu sir did was he gave me an old ball, to bowl. So he was
Okay.
like, "What will you bowl with this?" I was like, "Sir, it's a very old ball.
Right.
I doubt whether I can swing this ball.
Okay.
For the reverse swing, I need to have a lot of sweat to, So
Yeah.
there is a procedure to maintain
Yeah, for
a
the
ball.
reverse swing. Yeah.
So there is a procedure to maintain a ball.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't
You
have
have
that
to
much
keep one
time.
side shining, at least one side
Absolutely.
shining, so that it reverse
And
swing
this
for the
ball was
swing.
maybe, I would say 100, 120 overs old ball. It
Okay,
was quite old. So I
right.
was like, sir, the only thing I can bowl with this ball is Yorkers or cutters. So he was like,
Cutters.
do you know how to bowl leg cutter? I was like, sir, I know, I can try. I am not
Mhm.
saying that I'll definitely bowl that, but I'll definitely try bowling.
Right,
So the first ball which I bowled was leg cutter, and the
right,
batsman got beaten.
right.
And I still remember the words what Vasu sir said. He was like, "Arey ha, takto re bowling." So he was in shock that how good a bowler I would be.
Right, right.
So again, immediately he takes out a new ball and he
Mhm.
gave it to me again.
Right,
And now he
right,
was like, now what will you bowl? So I was like, sir, I am I'm more of a swing bowler with speed. So I
right,
can swing the ball. So he
right,
was like, can you swing both ways?
right,
I was like, yes, sir, I can.
right,
So the first ball I bowled out swinger, and the second ball again I bowled a in swinger in that selection. And
right.
batsman left that ball, and the ball went on hitting the stumps.
Stump. Right,
Yeah. So he was quite impressed, and then he selected me for this thing, the other Union team.
right.
Along Dilip Vengsarkar sir was also there,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I ended up playing for the other Union along with Surya Kumar Yadav.
Right.
And once what happened was, Vasu sir called me. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
and it was 2:30 p.m. He
Right.
calls me and he was like, Malkesh, you have a 7 o'clock flight today. You have to
Okay.
go to Chennai
Okay.
for Space Foundation,
Right.
MRF Space Foundation.
Right.
I was like, wow, sir. But sir, today, I was like, I don't know anything. I have booked your flight tickets. I want you to go.
Right.
Like, okay, sir. So immediately I went for few shopping and all, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I need to go. I went there. What I see was, Umesh Yadav, Varun Aron, everybody was there along with me in
Right.
that camp,
Right.
and it was a 1 week camp. And
Right.
after a week, Glenn Megra was also there to teach us many
Okay.
things.
Okay.
So I learned a lot. I learned quite a few things from Glenn Megra as well.
Right.
So which is not that important to share right now. It was a technical thing,
Right.
which I learned a lot from him.
Right.
It was a fantastic time spent there for
Mm-hmm.
7-8 days.
Right.
So at the end, they did not select me.
Right.
Okay? So I was a bit disappointed.
Right.
So after coming here, immediately what I did from the airport, I went to meet Vasu sir. I was like,
Right.
sir, I did not get selected. He was like, I told them not to select you. I was like,
Right.
sir, then why did you send me?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you spend so much money and you did that? He
Right.
was like, just for you to understand and you to realize how good a bowler you are, because
Right.
you were going to practice there with all the international pro bowlers
Right.
and look at your standards and look at their standards. I
Right.
wanted you to understand how good a player you are.
Right. Malkesh, as you said that Zubin sir and Vasu sir have been a motivator, a coach, a mentor for you. So how do you think he teaches you? Like, what is his teaching technique? Zubin sir's and Vasu sir's technique. If you can just give me an idea.
See, Zubin sir and Vasu sir, both of them are all about hard work.
Hmm.
So I still remember we used to enter ground at around 9 a.m. 9 to 10, I was supposed to just jog around for 1 hour.
Okay.
10 o'clock, everybody else was supposed to come.
Mm-hmm.
And 10 to 11, we used to do fitness, proper
Okay.
fitness. Zubin sir used to call for a trainer. There was a hardcore fitness going on.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, we used to, there were a lot of drills, bowling drills for batsmen, batting drills, till 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Then 1 to 2, we used to have a lunch break. Lunch break, I still remember, I used to leave my place at around 7:30 to reach where we used to practice. So early in the morning, I never used to take my tiffin or something.
Right.
So Zubin sir, he always made sure that I ordered it at Bombay Gymkhana and I should eat that.
Right.
And he used to sit there and he used to eat with us as well.
Right. Right.
And he never took a single rupee. I still, for 6 months, who is going to do that daily?
Right.
Daily. And
Right.
and how, if you want to have lemon juice, have it. You want to eat whatever you want to eat, just order. And and from 1 to 2 there used to be a lunch break. 2 o'clock again there was a fitness session.
Right.
So we used to tell him, sir, call us at 6 in the morning, it's okay, but not at 2 in the afternoon. So what he used to say is, Malkesh, you are going to play match 9 to 5 in a, that's the time
Right.
where you are going to play a match,
Right.
not 6 in the morning.
Right.
Let your body get used to it.
Used to it.
Let your body get used to getting tired. So he used to make us tired like hell. And after fitness, we were supposed to bowl to the batsman.
Right.
So morning session was all about drills, doing hundreds and thousands of drills. And in the evening, after fitness, it was 1.5 hour flat bowling to the batsman.
Right.
1.5 to 2 hours.
Right.
So we used to end our session at around 5:30. And after our session, we used to, just go in the dressing room, have a nice shower, get ready. And after getting out, we always used to see chili cheese toast ready for us. He loves that. He loves
Right.
that.
Right.
And daily
Right.
there was a chili cheese toast ready for us
Right.
to eat.
Right.
He gave us cheese as well, but he made sure that we are walking like a bull, right?
So I mean,
So
I saw you in one of the training videos of Rajasthan Royals before lockdown. So how were you? What was your role like in the training session for Rajasthan Royals?
No, Zubin sir just called me. He was
Okay.
like, Malkesh, I want you here in Nagpur. Then I don't have to think twice, boss. If
Right.
when Zubin sir is telling me something, I want you here in Nagpur, I was there. The next moment, what I received was a ticket. Is what I received, and I was like, yeah, I'm going. So the first thing what Zubin sir did to me was he introduced me to Stephen Jones.
Right.
Stephen Jones is a fast bowling coach.
Okay.
Strength and conditioning, I would say, not
Right.
exactly.
Right.
Strength and conditioning coach. He used
Right.
to. He's been working with a lot of good fast bowlers. In fact, current Indian team fast bowlers as well, Ishan Sharma,
Right.
Jaidev Unadkat and all. He's been working with them
Right.
very closely.
Right.
So he introduced me to him, and he just told me, Malkesh, now this is the time where you have to learn all these techniques, the advanced things, which you might be knowing, but the terms which you are supposed to use, what is needed, what, and see, he always had faith in me. That's the only reason why he called me.
Right.
I was just there with all the time with the fast bowlers like Kartik Tyagi, Akash Singh, who played India under 19
Under
this
19
year.
this year.
Yeah. So they have been selected for Rajasthan Royals.
Rajasthan Royals.
So we were training. Stephen Jones was training with them, and I was right there with them all the time. With Varun Aaron, and it was a fantastic experience. Yes.
Also, we have heard that you have been training mothers at Don Bosco International School for the past 3 years at Matunga. So, can you just give me some idea about how they are getting trained, and what do you see the coming future for them?
Absolutely. It's a fantastic thing. The passion which I see, and the commitment which I get
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's not that easy to finish all your household thing. Coming from office, cooking, eating, and then coming for practice, guys. It takes a lot of energy and effort.
Right,
Lot of energy and effort. And this is
right,
what I'm learning from them as well.
right, right,
How to stay committed.
right.
You know, so committed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like once a week they come,
Mm-hmm.
but guys, it's not easy. It's not easy, and they have been playing three tournaments, inter-school tournaments. They
Okay,
are
this is something new to me also. I mean, I've never heard about it.
there are a few people who are organizing
Right,
turf cricket for women.
right.
It's a fantastic thing. At least
Mm-hmm.
they come out of all the chaos in their life. At
Right,
least for those 2 hours, they are like, we forget everything.
right.
Everybody has some issues in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Even you must be having, even I must be having. But
Yeah, yeah,
when
yeah,
we play, do we remember that? We don't.
yeah.
We always we just forget everything, and we just enjoy those 2 hours, 3 hours what we play.
Right.
So yeah, they always say, "Okay, sir, we just love it." And
Mm-hmm.
there are few of them who have never missed a session in 3 years, guys.
Right,
Not even one session missed by them in 3 years.
right, right.
And yes, they have been doing really good. And in 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
I can see the improvement as well.
Mm-hmm.
And believe me, it's not that easy. They have been scoring more than 60, 80 runs in 6 overs.
Okay, okay. That is
Not
something.
that easy. They
Yeah,
can definitely. And see, it's not about here. It's definitely not the question about considering them as a weaker in cricket. No,
mm-hmm.
it's not that. Just that. Why did I say scoring 60, 80 runs is
Mm-hmm.
something very good for them in 6 overs is because they have been practicing once a day in a week,
Yeah, once a week.
once a week they have been practicing. At the same time, forgetting their daily chaos and everything. It's
Mm-hmm.
not easy, guys. It's not. There's
Mm-hmm.
lot of things running in their head.
Mm-hmm.
And now what I see from compared to 2 years down the line, what I
Mm-hmm.
see more than double. If there were 30 ladies playing, now
Mm-hmm.
there are 100 ladies playing.
Right, right.
The
So
graph is going up.
graph is going up.
I think we should somehow promote this. I
Right,
don't know how, but we should promote this. This
right.
is something a big booster for them as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand. I mean, I would definitely be in a situation to do something for them. Might be bringing one of them in our chat show and getting
Sure,
them.
sure.
I mean, we can do such stuff. So, what do you think is a role of your parents in your career till now?
Because of them, whatever I am, it's all because of them. All
Right,
as I said earlier, after my parents, Zubin sir and Vasu sir are my
right,
god,
right,
right?
right,
So I rate them after my parents.
right, right,
It's all because of my parents that I'm here. I am enjoying my life in whatever way I do, whatever I do in my life.
right.
They never, never in my life they have said, Malkesh, cricket chhod. I'll give you one example. In this lockdown, I was just wondering,
Mm,
what can I do for my kid? See,
mm-hmm,
according to me,
mm-hmm.
okay, cricket cannot be learned virtually,
Right,
okay,
right,
because there are high percentage of chances that the kid might go, very wrong in it, and
right,
he might still practice that.
right.
At least when we are there, the
Mhm.
chances are less for
Chances
them
are
to
less.
go wrong and practice wrong thing.
Right, right.
So, wrong, everybody is going to go wrong.
Yeah, some
Okay.
at
See,
some
there
point.
is,
At some point.
Zubin sir always says, there is nothing right or wrong
Right.
in
Mm-hmm.
cricket. There is
Mm-hmm.
nothing right or nothing wrong in cricket.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So just that you need to discover yourself what is
Mm-hmm.
good for you.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I personally feel that virtual coaching is not something I would like to do more,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like it's just like taking money and doing it.
Right.
I don't do things which are not worth for them.
Worth for.
It's okay if I don't get
Mm.
few penny. At
Mhm.
least my conscience will never bite me.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So then what I planned was, might as well, cricket technique as well as mental is very important.
Right.
So what I'm doing is right now I'm utilizing this time more into mental thing and meditation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a strong believer of meditation. Guys, make sure everybody meditates.
Right.
It's so important. I would
Mm-hmm.
not say helpful,
Mm-hmm.
because it is so important. It is as important as you eating food.
Right. Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
so helpful is a lower word, I would
Yeah.
say.
Mm.
It is very important,
Right. It's
essential
an
in your life.
essential part of our
Essential.
life. Essential
Yeah.
part of our life.
So,
And at least
and
in
I'm
this critical situation, it is essential. At least in this critical situation.
of course, and believe me, I and my family strongly believes in Shri Ravi Shankar Ji, the Art of Living Foundation,
Right.
and I would definitely recommend everybody to please go and register yourself in one of the course,
Mm-hmm.
which happens in Art of Living, and do it.
Right.
And right now, whoever can just log on to Art of Living website, or Instagram or Facebook, and
Mm-hmm.
just type Shri Ravi Shankar. He
Mm-hmm.
takes meditation twice a day in this lockdown, since the lockdown started,
Mm-hmm.
12 noon and 7:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right.
so which is very important, guys. Do it. It's
Mm.
it's it's must do
Do
thing.
you also
Right.
encourage your young kids
Yes,
playing under
yes,
you to do the same?
yes, yes. Absolutely.
Right. Right.
Because I believe in teaching what I have experienced. So I have
Mm.
experienced a tremendous mental stability, and many things
Mm.
just by meditating. I
Right.
would definitely want my students to do that, and this is what I'm being doing that in
Mm.
lockdown period.
Mm.
I make them
Right.
meditate, and believe me,
Right.
a kid, a 7-year-old kid, a 10-year-old kid, they are waiting for the session.
Right.
They wait
Right.
when sir will come online and when are we going to meditate.
Right.
They are loving it.
Right. Right.
Guys, just imagine a 10-year-old kid
Mm-hmm.
sitting and meditating for 20 minutes. It's not
Mm-hmm.
easy.
Right.
एक बच्चे को बिठाओ, तुम 10 मिनट बिठा के दिखाओ.
Stability नहीं रहता इतना. I mean, they don't have that stability of sitting at one place for 10
And these
minutes.
kids are doing it. These kids are doing it
Right.
happily.
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 So this would be a good message, as well as a good message to everyone who is trying to, not only cricket but in other sports also. Everyone
In
needs
life,
in life.
I would say in life.
Yeah. Things may turn out bad, things may turn out good, but you should not stop what you're doing. You should always be
Absolutely.
you should always be connected with what you are doing, what you like, and when you do it, never be in pressure like हाँ ये कुछ something. It is not it should not be like हाँ यहाँ पे selectors है, I should think about them. Just give your best.
The
Maybe.
moment I used to get a ball in my hand, the only
Hmm.
thing I used to think is, my bowling. I never even used to think who is standing where.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to just enjoy my bowling. I used to love it. I used to
Yeah.
love bowling.
And lastly, there are people out working day in and day out for us to keep us safe. Police, health people. I mean, doctors, practitioners, nurse, and all those things. All those people are doing. I mean, giving their day in and day out to keep us safe. Any message for them? I mean, if you want to give.
The only thing right now I can do for them is this.
Yeah, I should also be doing this thing.
Salute to them, whatever they are doing. I fall short of words to thank them.
Right.
And believe me, in all the meditation what I take for my kids, for all the students, I make sure that they know the importance of gratitude, and I am a strong believer of that X factor helping us. You know, I am a strong believer of nature attracting nature. So a small prayer by me or by you or by anybody definitely helps that person.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
So I make sure that they feel gratitude towards all these people who are working so hard for us.
yeah. For us, that is the main thing. I mean, they are doing it
You
for
know,
us.
for us. They are not doing it for themselves. They are doing it for us. And I make sure that they show some gratitude towards them. They
Right.
have to.
And even I'm thankful to you to join us for this
Thank you so
uh,
much.
great session with you. And I'll be definitely be thankful to Zubin sir, definitely for others who have brought you till this position. I mean, we are getting someone who, though whatever he has been through, but we are getting a positive person like you to train our youngsters, and it's great.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I would definitely love to thank 24.7 for such wonderful wonderful things what you are doing for grassroots level, which is very encouraging, very motivating, and very helpful. Believe me, I am sure even this talk can touch one heart.
Yeah,
Okay, my work is at least done in this universe.
right.
Okay, believe me, it is so important. It is so important along with cricket. I am not saying that cricket ko side mein raho. Along with your hard work,
Mm.
you need to have a pure heart.
Yeah.
Don't worry about anything. Just follow the process. Results will follow.